Okay, it's about that time. Time for some video game. Here we go. Gotta get the link for everybody. Everyone. Game time. Notifications are out. Time to play. Ghost, Miguel, welcome in, guys. Alright. Let's take a peek, have a look-see at exactly where I'm at. When I checked earlier this afternoon, I was rank 92, but I'm sure that I've dipped below that by now. Who, welcome in. Alk, welcome in. Okay, how are we doing? 129 for my weekly placement. And 100 on the dot. Okay, so yeah, in just like 3 hours, I've dipped like 8 places. That's kind of crazy. But it is the evening time, where I think a lot of people have most of their free time in the day, so that might have something to do with it. Card, welcome in. Akali, welcome in. Guess I should pull up some notes here so keep track of who's playing. Alright, I think we'll just go on ahead. Let's start getting this fired up here. One's in chat to play some expert missions. It's more Vegeta slaughter today. One's in chat to slaughter Vegeta. One, two, three, four. All right. So let's go on ahead. We'll get Ghost. We'll get Who. We'll get Akali and Alk. Okay, and we got one more slot open, so if anyone's trying to take it, type 1 in the chat, and it's all yours. Joseph, Mr. ZGB, welcome in, guys. Jim, welcome in. And I think we're going to do the same strategy as yesterday. We'll go on ahead, we'll have everybody who's joining in from the chat use this Super Soul right here. I'll grant you just one wish. But I'm going to be sticking to You Will Know the Power of the Gods, so that way I can also get us the attack boost limit burst. Alright, one more call, one's in chat. One's in chat, join up. Yeah, yesterday we got a 14-second time, so that's pretty cool. We only got it once, but that's enough to know that it's possible. Mind if you take what? Oh, thanks, Alk. Alright, well, I'm not seeing any more ones, so time to ready up. Time to ready up. Yeah, we're almost halfway through this whole shindig, so I can imagine some of the burnout is really starting to set in. Yeah, no, dude. We're having a few days where we're getting to 100 and above. So it's pretty sweltering where I'm at too. Probably gonna get a 16 here. Yeah. Still, that is a very good average. 16 is a wonderful average. Getting 25 TP medals, so that's cool. Yeah, we get like 16 seconds extremely frequently. 15 is also fairly common. Yeah, well, once you're done with school, summertime is pretty fucking meaningless. No more summer vacation after a while. You know, it's just the same shit, but it's hot. Yeah, I think every student loves summer vacation, right? But, you know, once you're not a student anymore, like I said, doesn't mean nothing. 15-second time, there we go. I'll probably be hitting 100k for the week before I even know it. I've been going for like between 4 and 4.5 hours. Not every stream, but in many of my recent streams. I don't know that we're going to go for that long tonight. I might cut it at around the 3-hour mark. I don't know. I'll just have to see where I'm at 3 hours in to see if I'm comfortable on the leaderboards, but... yeah, these days I fucking hate the summertime. Absolutely miserable. I'll take fall and winter any time of year, man. It would be really nice if we could get a 6th person in here, but... just because yesterday we did have an NPC come in with Raid Blast and slow us down like crazy. So I guess we'll go on ahead and ask, since we're a little bit moving forward here. Are there any ones in chat? Ones in chat to join up and absolutely cremate Vegeta over here. Alright, guess not. I'll just keep tagging this group along. I'm not going to be keeping track of how many rounds that we're doing until we get at least a full team. So we'll just keep going with this group. Still getting things done in the target time, so we're killing it. You didn't spin the wheel. Shame. For shame. Contemplating if renewing PS Plus is worth it to get Bardock? I mean, I know that there's footage out there somewhere of what his festival move is like, so I mean, if you haven't seen it already, I would advise just looking it up and then deciding for yourself. Because I've seen it, it looks really cool, haven't actually given it a try for myself yet. Yeah, cold showers are kind of rough, man. Cold water running down my back, yikes. I was kind of hoping that we would get an animation for Bardock, like kind of like his old move in Tenkaichi 3, where he like grabs them by the head, flips over them, and jams his knee into their back. I miss that attack. If anybody remembers the attack I'm talking about. Yeah, that was always one of my favorite attack animations in all of Dragon Ball Z gaming. Might very well be the attack that made me such a Bardock fan as well. God damn it. Got unlucky. Better, but not the best. I know, Bardock. Okay, we got bad RNG. I was there. I saw. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to play every day this week, but the thing about Elite Week is it's really easy to get a lot of points, but that statement is true for everybody, which means if you don't play, it's really easy to get bopped down several places on the leaderboards in even just a 2 days' time, you know? So I might come back again tomorrow, but I think I'm only going to be streaming for like 2 hours tops. If I do decide to stream tomorrow. It's unfortunate we can only get 1 copy of that Super Soul. It's really unfortunate that you can only get 1 copy of basically everything unique to the festival rewards, man. I wish that once the festival was over, they would at least throw that shit in the Star Coin shop. Or maybe throw it in the STP shop. I feel like that could make sense because then, you know, Dimps can maybe profit by selling some STP medals. But I don't know. I don't know, man. It just kind of sucks that all of this shit is just a one-time deal if you're not save editing. Yeah, I got some things that I've been meaning to get around to that I've just kind of not been doing because I've been streaming so much recently and for so long. Yeah, it sucks because if you kind of go through a phase where you just don't feel like playing Xenoverse 2 and a festival comes around, it's like there's just some stuff you're never going to see. Some stuff you're just never going to be able to unlock. Yeah, because, see, I want the Super Saiyan 4 custom outfit, but the weird thing is I don't even know which character I would put it on. Because the thing that kind of sucks is there is no wig to go along with it, so for the most part, there's not really, like, any tails that you could equip that would match your color, unless you decide to color it red, in which case just like stick to the regular Super Saiyan 4 outfit. I suppose there's a blue tail in the game, there's a brown one. Yeah, not too many tails that can really match too many colors. So it's kind of a shame that they didn't at least give us a customizable Saiyan tail to go along with it. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they adjusted the model so there actually is a tail on it by default. I don't know, I don't think I've really seen any images of what it looks like from the back. There's not, you're certain? Yeah. Cobb over there like, hey, Kefla, kiss my ass, bitch. Or cauliflower, I guess. Remember the days when this expert mission took you over a minute? Yeah, I mean, I could see that back when the level cap was a lot lower. I don't know how fast this mission could have possibly been completed, like week 1. You could still get Dodoria's Headbutt and Emperor's Death Beam, so the core parts of the strat still existed. But back then, at best, you could have 10 bars a key, plus only being level 80, you weren't getting as much damage. Plus, limit bursts weren't a thing way back when, so I don't think taking him out within a single use of Emperor's Death Beam was possible. Weird things happen when you transform. You can't use the headbutt? I don't know, dude. I don't got an explanation for that. Power on up. Power on up. Oh, come on. What are we doing, Zuki? Fucking pukey Zuki over here, missing her headbutts. Some pulled pork sounds so good. I had some Frito pie literally right before I hopped on stream. God damn though, some pulled pork and some brisket sound really fucking good right about now. Am I tripping? Are we with an offline NPC right now? I might be tripping, but that looks like one of the offline NPCs. Because, I mean, we're getting glory points, right? Yeah, I think I might just be tripping. I think I'm thinking of a different CAC. Yeah, he's got like a PSN looking type username, so I'm just tripping. I'm tripping balls over here. Okay, well, that was awkward, but I'm just glad the attack connected. You'll save me a barbecue sandwich? Yes! Time-space delivery, there you go. That's the idea. It's a 5-star item. God damn it. Just my luck. You will know the power of the dogs! This can't be happening. Alright. Shut up, Bardock. Think of another way? I mean, you could always hand deliver it by making a quick trip on that there motorcycle of yours. It's like a never-ending nightmare for Vegeta. Yeah, man. It's the Kakarot rivalry all over again. Bike's at the auto shop? What'd you do? What'd you do, Akali? Ruining your motorcycle. Suck me off. Bardock, father of Goku, grandfather of Gohan and Goten, and first to die on the massacre of Planet Vegeta. Great-grandfather of Pan. Great-great-great-grandfather of Goku Jr. Okay, well, we lost Alk, but I don't know if that was from a DC, because I know he was saying he was going to have to leave here soon. Okay, well, I'm judging by that reaction that it was in fact a DC. The tire cap broke, huh? Well, hopefully it didn't break while you were riding it, because that could be dangerous as hell. Already out for sure. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I'm going to be going for as long as I have been recently. But if you do come back before I'm off, we'll see what we can do about getting you in here. Okay, but we still got it done in 15 seconds, so that's a good sign. I'm personally more of a fan of Super Saiyan 4 on Bardock. I've always thought that that form was a much better representation of the warrior race that is the Saiyans, rather than like the more golden, angelic kind of look of regular old Super Saiyan forms. And I feel like it would just fit Bardock better. Especially considering how he's still supposed to have his tail, right? So... And to be clear, when you say the cap, do you mean like the valve where the air compressor goes to fill the tires up with air? Okay, so yeah, you're running a flat then. That's rough. Who sounds different in Daima? Yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Broly looks pretty cool. Oh, come on. Oh, Stephanie's voice for Goku. Yeah, I just bit the bullet and started watching it in Japanese with English subs after a while because I wanted to stop getting spoiled from shit. So I actually haven't watched Daima in English, which is very weird for me because usually I'm a dub kind of guy. But yeah, I mean, the voice naturally changes with age. I mean, I watch videos that I uploaded like 10 years ago, and my voice has changed quite noticeably from 10 years ago. Yep, I hit 100K for the week. Piece of cake. Juggernaut, hello, welcome in. And yes, we're using Dodoria's Headbutt and then following it up with Emperor's Death Beam. Which is Golden Frieza's ultimate, yeah. Yeah, we're getting unlucky here. Dude, I hit him in the back. That does not make any damn sense. Raptor, welcome in. I can't believe it's not butter. Butter, but not the bust. Alright, well, since I'm seeing some more names show up in chat here, let me go on ahead and see, are there any ones in chat for people who want to join in and play some expert missions in order to get glory points? Raptor wants in. He's gonna get in. And we still have one more slot, so if there's anybody else out there that's playing on PlayStation, we can try and get you in here. One's in chat. Yeah, here's hoping. We're still able to get this done in really good time with just the 4 of us. So, as long as the NPC teammate we wind up with doesn't do something ridiculous like Raid Blast or Gigantic Roar or anything stupid like that, we ought to be pretty good. You're on Xbox? Oh man, bummer. Boom, ba boom, bam, boom, ba boom, be doo be doo, boom, ba doom, be doo be doo, boom, ba doom, be doo doo doo. Friendly fire option to Hakai useless teammates. That would be nice. You join up in a raid, somebody uses Gigantic Roar, everyone locks onto the motherfucker, hits them with a bending Kamehameha, and just leaves them in the dust. They rage quit, and then the cycle repeats. Alright. Let's do it up, do it up. But, thankfully, with this group of characters, everybody knows better than to use Gigantic Roar, so... Man, it's actually been a really, really long time since I've had to deal with Randy's using BS moves that they really ought not be using in raids, man. That is definitely something to be thankful for. What does Gigantic Roar do? It gives iframes on impact. Which, don't get me wrong, Gigantic Roar, honestly really good for parallel quests. But, you know, you really shouldn't be using it in raids because you just kind of disrupt the flow of the battle and jip your teammates out of, you know, out of damage they could be otherwise getting. Which, you know, one Gigantic Roar, especially when done on accident, no big deal. But when someone spams it throughout the whole 5 minutes, like, it can be really disruptive. But that's why you should just not even equip something like Gigantic Roar in a raid anyway, so that way you can avoid ridiculous mishaps like that, right? Prophet Vespra, hello, welcome in. Is power to overcome bad for these runs? I mean, it's not particularly good. Because the thing is, it has a fairly long animation to begin with, and then you have to power up again in order to get the damage boost from it. And honestly, the damage boost is kind of negligible because you really want to be doing all of your powering up before Vegeta spawns in anyway. Because once Vegeta spawns in, and if you're still transforming or charging up or popping your limit burst and all that crap, you're just kind of wasting time, making the mission slower. So, in fact, I'm pretty sure that most people in here aren't even transforming. I might be the only one, since I actually have the time to do it with the strat that we use. Bad Breath Blast. Gigantic Puke. Tonsil Stone Beam. You're able to get Super Saiyan Blue in time. Yeah, I don't think it really makes a real difference. I guess you do still have to wait for me to get the headbutt off anyway. So, I mean, if it's not costing us any time, it's, you know, it's fine, but... Scott's upchucked dinner. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because I mean, when you're one-shotting enemies in parallel quests, right? Like, the iframes and Gigantic Roar don't matter. Because, I mean, if they're KO'd, you don't need to do any more damage, so it's like, whatever. Yeah, like I said earlier, that it is good in parallel quests. Bacterian? The name's not ringing familiar. My headbutts are not butting heads like they should be. Oh! The one that Krillin defeated because he doesn't have a nose and couldn't smell the guy? Okay, I remember now. Yeah, I struggle to remember OG Dragon Ball enemies. Yeah, I don't know. They're really averted to adding OG Dragon Ball characters in this game. I mean, I guess it just kind of depends on what you're looking for, really. Because, I mean, OG Dragon Ball leaned more into comedy than Z did. I'll never forget the fight against, what was the ninja's name? Murasaki, I think? When Goku shoved his power pole up his ass and he's running around screaming and he turns around and smacks the power pole on the tree and just screams his lungs out. That was fucking hilarious. So yeah, if you prefer more comedy in your TV shows, I could definitely understand why you would think that OG is better. But I haven't watched all the way through OG Dragon Ball in quite some time. Oh yeah, speed of sound Sonic bumping his balls into Saitama's fist. That's a pretty funny moment, too. Oh shit, 14 seconds? Nice. Good shit, everybody. Well done. Well done. Second ever. Let's get it. Didn't even need a full team either. We're missing a member and it was still doable. I'm level 199. You're 110. Gotta get them numbers up, broski. Believing you'll do well is half the battle. I don't know. In this case, I kind of feel like a stable connection is the whole battle. What do I put my points in? Well, at level 199, my stats are 21 in Ki. I think it's 179 in Basic, and then 200 in Strike and Ki Blasts. Can't wait for the revamp to update. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. That's a mod that, a lot of people sing praises for. Alright, here we go. Show me the 14. Okay. Yeah, honestly, had I not missed my headbutt, I definitely think that would have resulted in 14 seconds. I got a strong feeling about that. Alright, so yeah, we do have one slot open. So if anybody wants to join up and take it, go on ahead. Type me the number 1 in chat. One's in chat to join up for some expert mission action. Well, kind of a slow night for it, I guess, but it's understandable. Swish must be busy. Oh boy, look at that CAC back there. That dude's a whole party. Yeah, I'm getting outpaced. Might be a good idea for me to skip the headbutt since it seems like I'm not getting it out fast enough. I keep missing because of it. Sometimes the nuts don't look like bobbity. Yeah, no green nuts. It's a very concerning color for a man's nuts to be. Damn, so close. So close. But yeah, I'm really glad that 15 seconds has become a new norm, though. You know, with someone else using... I think I have Revenge Death Ball equipped. I think just for shits and giggles, for some poops and laughter, I might try throwing out some Revenge Death Balls here. I know that we tested it before, and in the past, when multiple people used Revenge Death Ball, they wouldn't all do damage. Only one of them would do damage. So, definitely only having one person do that at a time, if it turns out to be good, would work, but I think even if it turns out to be bad... Well, yep, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, even if I miss, though, we're still getting that done in 16, 17 seconds. We totally got gypped out of a second there. I'll try it one more time, but I have a feeling that iframes are going to fuck this all up once again. I'll try it one more time, but I don't think it's going to work out with all these Emperor's Death Beams flying like that. I don't know, man. I think that maybe, like, the news networks might be leaning into the meme that Taco Bell gives people the shits. But yes, you are correct. It's not just Taco Bell lettuce. It's like the brand of lettuce that they got. Maybe what I'll do is I'll try charging the Revenge Death Ball all the way up. See if that works. Then I might be able to avoid all the Emperor's Death Beam iframes. Damn, why the hell was he so far away from me? That ball had to travel so far to get to him. Yeah, my point exactly. Oh la da la da 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 la da da da. I think even the Food Theory channel like did a video about like Taco Bell giving you the shits back in the day, and that they came to the conclusion that yes, Taco Bell is the most likely place to do it to you. There's very few things at Taco Bell I even like to begin with. I feel like their tacos are just very bland, and everything tastes the same. The only two things I really like from Taco Bell are their Doritos Locos Tacos, as well as their beefy 5-layer burrito. Like, those are the only two things on the menu that I particularly care for. Dude, this load screen always makes me so hungry. I'm fairly sure that Baja Blast is a Taco Bell original. I think someone's Emperor's Death Beam might have been off sync really bad there. Which I'm not really that crazy about soda, so I'm really not that crazy about Baja Blast. Ba-do, ba-da-do. Da-do-da-da-do. They had some other kind of Mountain Dew. No idea if they still have it. But it was like this purple color. I think it was like a dragon something was the name. I did like that one. Yeah, I've never had KFC's exclusive Mountain Dew. I don't know, I find peach flavor to be very hit and miss. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's not. I feel the same way about, like, watermelon as well. Sometimes watermelon flavored stuff just hits just right, and sometimes it just ain't it. Yeah, I've heard of Shameless. Probably would have seen a few episodes of it, but not much. No, I don't think it was dragon fruit. I'd remember it if it was dragon fruit. I think it was like Paradise Dragon or some damn thing like that. I don't know. You could probably search it up on Google. Kick his ass!
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
No, this is for week 1 whenever he was giving us the slow spawns. That's what this is for. Yeah, Cameron Mahonigan, he was also the Joker in Gotham, and he also plays Cal Kestis in the Jedi series.
Far better than I expected.
He's a good actor.
Better, but not the best.
Besides Piccolo in the Dragon Ball world, who can you trust to babysit? Chi-Chi, probably, since she pretty much just hangs out in the mountains all day long. That'd probably be a pretty safe bet. Could probably trust Dende. Yeah, I think those would probably be the top two contenders. Maybe Hercule, since he always has Majin Buu with him. Mercenary Tao, huh? Yeah, that's where you'd send your kids when they've been bad all year long. Yeah, no, Tao's not really a babysitter as much as he is a part of the Scared Straight program, huh? That's a funny point right there.
Outgrown me, kid.
Yeah, exactly. Boo healed a blind kid. Do you think he could cure things like autism and ADHD as well? Oh, come on, game. Don't do this. There you go, buddy. I don't know. Maybe more so 17's wife. Because it seems to me like Android 17 spends a lot of his time protecting that island from poachers. Which, you know, aka armed men. Doesn't really seem like a child-friendly environment. Oh, come on, Vegeta. I really hate how when he's in the middle of the Emperor's Death Beam and uses his evasive like that, it just, like, it makes it take longer.
I'm very impressed. Outgrown me, kid.
Stupid jug of mine makes these gurgling noises as of late. That really piss me off. Whis might be a good choice. Just so long as Whis isn't hanging out with Beerus for the day or anything like that. I feel like Beerus would not be very good with kids. You suck, Vegeta. You really, really suck. You suck, Vegeta. Go get fucked.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
You feel you could trust Krillin? I feel like Krillin's not a bad pick. I mean, he was looking out for Gohan when they got to Namek. I'd say he did a pretty decent job. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. Roshi is a martial arts teacher. So I figure just so long as you're not leaving a girl under his supervision, you'd probably be fine. Yeah, exactly. Joseph gets it. Oh, hey, we got another 14-second time. Would you look at there? 2 of them today. Nice. Don't even need a full team for it. It's crazy. Yeah, this is really starting to feel like it is the ultimate threshold for online play here. There was a time earlier on when I was thinking that maybe we could squeak in at 13 seconds, but now I'm not so sure. Because what, it takes him about 6 seconds, sometimes 7 to fly in, which means, what are we, we're taking him out in like 8 seconds or so with those 14-second times. Nah, Zuki wouldn't be no babysitter. Because eventually Zuki becomes, like, I don't know, I guess a mercenary might be the best way to describe it. Bounty hunter, maybe, would be another decent descriptor. A mercenary bounty hunter type of character. Oh, another one, guys. Here we go.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
All right, now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, I don't know. Zeno, I feel like that's a little hit and miss. I feel like Zeno wouldn't really be much of a babysitter as much as he would be as a playdate for a kid. But then again, if they're with Zeno, then they're going to have Zeno's bodyguards there. So I guess you could say Zeno's bodyguards would be more suited. Gas fire or gas fart? Who do you think's in the kitchen? Supreme Kai a time? No, it's not gas as in fart. Supreme Kai of Time be out here using that parasite lettuce that's going around.
What's going on? I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Holy shit. Holy shit. That doesn't make any sense. COVID wasn't foodborne. Gonna need the power to overcome for that lettuce. Oh man, yeah, you're gonna have to pop stage 2. Get that infinite key.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
What happened to the lettuce? There's parasites in it. Here we go. I thought I was not going to connect, but I did, so we're chilling.
Is this it? Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Better, but not the best. Did someone leave, or... Yeah, we did. Okay, so I guess we'll go on ahead. It's been a little while since I asked, so are there any ones in chat? Ones in chat to join up and farm some expert missions here tonight. Yo, what's up, Acorn? Welcome in. Yeah, man, we're getting pretty lucky. We've only had a few rounds where Vegeta really got antsy with his defensive maneuvers, so that's good. You know, literally the only thing that can mess us up is if he blocks the headbutt at the start. Then, of course, he could proceed to use evasives, but it's really that block at the start that sets the whole thing in motion. But as long as we land that headbutt, you know, it's over. It's crazy. I feel like it's been a good minute since we've just straight up not gotten a full team for this long. We've been at this for over an hour and 15 minutes now, and haven't gotten a full team yet. Which, luckily, for something like this, doesn't really matter. Because as we've proven, we can get 14-second times without a full team. You're at 466 overall. Squeaking by, dude. You're squeaking by. Getting dangerously low there, man.
Far better than I expected. Better, but
Oh, man. You're at 111,000 total GP. That's a lot. That's a lot. But is it enough? We're getting gypped. We're getting gypped.
very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Alrighty, Ghost. Thanks for hanging out while you can, man. What does Vegeta need to gamble for, though? He's married to the richest woman in the world.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
For pride. I guess since we're talking about Vegeta, I don't know what else I'd expect. Like, are you saying that... Because Bulma doesn't donate money to Hercule. I don't remember there ever being a time where she did that. Why would she need to? Hercule has won all of his money from being the champ! So are you saying, like, she should donate like Hercule does? Prince needs a new form. Frickin'. Yeah, he goes in, he equips the upping the anti-super soul.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for Hercule to participate in charity and philanthropy. I mean, he was trying to give money to Goku, after all. That's starting to make me think that you could make a pretty funny animated Dragon Ball short about the characters gambling. I feel like that's something that SSJ 9K would do, if he hasn't already.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Yeah, I could totally see someone gets a royal flush on Vegeta, and then it cuts to some time later to Vegeta flushing a toilet and be like, oh, ha, how's that for a royal flush? Or he's gambling against Krillin, and Krillin gets a royal flush on him, and then Vegeta goes and gives Krillin a swirly. Now there's an idea. Why did Toei torch SSJ all the time and not Team 4-Star? Oh, they totally fucking went after Team 4-Star, dude. What do you mean? It's just Team 4-Star was able to fight and make appeals to get their stuff back. Like, their stuff's been taken down multiple times and they had to fight for it. Never heard about SSJ 9K getting hit by Toei, though. I'd never heard about that. So I can't speak on that.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Now, I think a lot of bullying these days is probably just like verbal abuse. Psychological warfare type of shit. I mean, I guess technically, yeah, Prince Vegeta should be Vegeta Jr., but I don't know, maybe they don't have a concept like that on Planet Vegeta. Or I don't know, is that a concept that they have in Japan? Do people name their children after themselves and then give them some kind of suffix like Junior? I don't know. I don't know anything about Japanese culture in that sense. Bullying is done online, yeah. All through social media.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Hi, Emil, welcome in. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really experience much bullying. I experienced a smidge of it, but in general, people just kind of left me alone. But yeah, I definitely never had anything like loogies or swirlies or dumpster dunking or spitballs or any of that shit. Mostly just people saying mean things. And that would have been, oh god, like fucking 20 years ago.
Far better than I expected.
Didn't really experience much bullying in high school. Like I feel like by the time I got to high school, most everybody in my school was just kind of like more mellowed out.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
He broke his nose and got suspended. See, that's the big thing. Schools do not have, like, they don't have a zero tolerance anti-bullying, or they don't have zero tolerance for bullying. They have zero tolerance for self-defense, which is the fucking worst part about it all. It's always the kid who defended themselves that winds up being in trouble. Which is just fucking ridiculous. Swear to God, man. I think one of the requirements to be a school administrator is to be as detached from reality as possible. It's ridiculous. I never got into any fistfights. There was one time in middle school that a fucking coward tried to get one of the big tall kids to beat me up, but nothing ever happened from it.
Very impressed. Well, prove me, kid. Stop with all this. I'm very impressed.
That's funny, Joseph. That's funny as hell. That's a good one. That's how you do it. I could imagine, especially if it was like a particularly hot day, or maybe if it was raining that day, that'd make it extra funny. Like, especially if it was super hot out, son of a bitch gets a sunburn. AJ, hello, welcome in. What was my school's big scandal? I mean, I don't know about scandal, but there was one week in particular in high school where there was like dozens, and I mean dozens of fights and a food fight that all happened within 1 week. Like, it was so crazy. There were announcements happening every day about talking about how, hey, don't be fighting, and these are going to be the consequences if we catch you fighting, and yeah, it was a whole big deal. There was also one time my school would have what was kind of considered like the March of the Junior, or like the Junior Takeover as well. There were some students that, while one of the security guards was in their little security booth, they wrapped a chain around the booth and hooked the chain up to their truck and dragged the booth for I don't even know how far. But those are the two biggest things that I can remember from my school days. They were treating him like Jim from Code Lyoko. You mean the security guard I was talking about? It was actually a lady. It was a female security guard. You have one to this day, like in every sentence. Oh, kind of like when people talk in a manner where they're overusing the word like. For example, oh my god, like Becky, she totally like went down and slapped that girl like 100 times, and then like the girl didn't get back up, and like, yeah, that stuff. I feel like you don't really hear that so often anymore.
Very impressed.
But yeah, that kind of shit is obnoxious and insufferable. Gotta hit him with the headbutt and then the death beam. Bada 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 headbutt beam. I was confused for a second because I thought that was legit, like, Ultra Superhero Goku.
Far better
I
than
was like, what the hell? How's that happening? But it's just the outfit.
not the best.
Don't do this to me, game. Don't be like this. No, I can't say that ever happened to me.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Whenever you were late to school, you had to sign in your name and be given lunch detention. You just write down the name of somebody I didn't like. That's kind of fucked, dude. But, you know, depending on how bad the person was, then I guess fuck them. Holy shit. Lost a finger, you say? That is insane. Yeah, man, them fights, they just ain't worth it, man. It's just not worth it. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Nope, no 14-second times here.
Far better than I expected.
That's okay. We already got 2 today, which is already twice as good as yesterday. Yeah, I got, like, in elementary school, there were some times where I had to stay in for recess. Foosball? Like, the tabletop soccer game? Yeah, I used to have a foosball table and air hockey table of myself, of my own. I had perfect attendance my junior year of high school, and I think maybe my senior year as well. But it was pretty uncommon for me to miss much school. I did miss a couple of weeks one time because my appendix ruptured and I had to go to the hospital. But yeah, no, my dad was one of those kinds of parents that, like, you're fucking going to school unless, like, some sort of extenuating circumstance is preventing it. There was no such thing as just a day off just because. What's going on, man? Load up. Load us in, load us in. Oh no. Raptor. Could it be? Has your internet shit the bed once again? I don't really recall any teachers' pets back in the day. Oh, maybe there was one. There might have been one teacher's pet kind of student.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Joseph. I think his name was Randall. I mean, you can always Google that to make sure, but I'm pretty sure his name was Randall. Alright, we'll see if we can't get Raptor back in this room here. And I guess since I'm doing that, I'll ask again, are there any ones in chat? Ones in chat for people who want to join up and play some of these expert missions with us. Yeah, no, Randall was a pretty infuriating character. Tattletales are such a pain in the ass. I never really dealt with that in school, but when we were real young, my younger cousins used to tattle on me a lot. And it got to the point where they would tattle on me for just, like, the dumbest shit. Like, one time I said crud, and they went to go tattle on me, thinking they were going to get me in trouble. But that was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back for the adults in the family. That was the one that got them to be like, stop tattling. Quit coming to us saying everything that Cesaro is doing. Like, just stop it. Which is, that's always the most satisfying part, is when tattletales get their comeuppance, right? There actually was. I remember in second grade, there was one girl that was a tattletale, and I remember her. I remember the teacher getting upset and straight up telling her, it's not your job to tattle. Nope. Looks like Raptor's account went offline, so I think his internet's acting up. Alright, Raptor, for show. Let us know when your Wi-Fi is done and we'll try again. Was tattling viewed as a low integrity thing? If it was done often and done for petty shit, like I said, the thing that got my cousins to stop tattling was when they got in trouble for telling the adults that I said crud, and they couldn't be bothered and didn't give a fuck, so they wound up getting in trouble instead, right? But yeah, in general, nobody likes a tattletale. Literally no one. Oh, yeah, fucking... Yeah, Joseph, that's the worst. Like, it kind of fucking sucks the moment that you realize that most workplaces is literally just high school, but with adults. It's ridiculous. Bunch of petty, narcissistic people all over the place, man. Well, reminding the teacher to collect the homework is one thing. The real annoying one is the damn student that reminds the teacher to assign the homework, right? Did the substitute teacher suck? Because when I was in school, substitute teachers would just leave a note talking about how bad a student or the class was. But being a substitute teacher has got to be like one of the worst jobs of all time. Because I remember how it could be for some subs, man. People just don't fucking respect them. But, you know, if the class was being a bunch of little shits for no good reason, then you earned that one, sorry to say. The substitute teacher was an old man with bad hearing. Oh, well, the class deserved it then.
I'm very impressed.
Picking on a poor old man like that.
Kid.
Yeah, we had some cool subs. We had this one sub, his name was Mr. Work, and he used to be the best. Like, everyone's absolute favorite substitute teacher, because he would always, like, tell stories or, like, have cool things to teach us. You know, but then one day he got in trouble because, once again, as we've been talking about, a motherfucking snitch piped up. He got in trouble for it, and then he just kind of became boring. One of those substitute teachers that just kind of sat there and observed. You think garbage truck drivers have it better than a substitute teacher? Yeah, dude. Yeah, almost any job has to be better than being a substitute teacher, man. I mean, yeah, I think that's a fairly common occurrence. But, I mean, you know, at that point, you know, you gotta put it on the parenting. Like, the parents need to be more attentive and, like, you know, teach and discipline their children that are bullying their younger siblings. But, in general, I don't think that you can 100% avoid that. Unfortunately.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Especially in the case with boys. Mario, welcome in. Fucking Joseph. I mean, couldn't you have just gone and hung out with some neighborhood kids and done that, though? Alrighty, Acorn, for sure. Not what I meant to do. My finger slipped off of the L2 button. What am I even doing, dude? I have brain rot. Is this shit?
Far better than I expected.
But in the end, the fecal doesn't matter. Oh, what kind of pie was it? It happens. It happens. Yes, Bardock got added as of yesterday. He hangs out over by the spot in front of the main desk in the Festival of Universes, where you check the rewards and everything. Cinnamon butterscotch pie. Can't say I've even heard of that, but it sounds delish.
What's going on? Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Yeah, I like butterscotch. Butterscotch is quite tasty indeed. Alrighty. I guess I'll go on ahead. Let me see ones in chat for anyone trying to join up on some expert missions tonight. Ones in chat. Where are they at? Thanks for hanging out while you could, Acorn. Ones in chat, where are they at? Ones in chat, where are they at? Ones in chat, where are they at? Where are they at, those ones in chat? Man, it's been a slow night for it, huh? I guess everybody's just trying to take a break from the festival grind, which I can't say that I blame them. Because like I said, I'm looking to not go for as long as I have been. We'll probably only go for another hour at maximum, I think. You're going to be RB? Okay. We should still be able to handle it, so even though you're going to be AFK, I think we're just going to run one, just so that way we can keep this wagon train a-rolling here. I think Who and I got this covered. Yeah, Raptor, sorry, can't help you there. Unfortunately, evening time is just the best, most optimal prime time for me to stream. Tyrese, welcome in. But you can always ask in the Discord, man. We have channels specifically set up for it, so you can always try there. Yeah, easy 16 seconds with 2 people, so that's cool.
I'm very impressed. Outgrown me, kid.
Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. How many points have I got? Oh, I don't know, 100 and something thousand. I really haven't been keeping that close a track, but we'll, I'll leave it up for long enough so we can have a look-see here after this fight. That NPC over there was thinking about how he could sabotage us. I don't like when they start thinking like that.
Very impressed. Well, grown me, kid.
134,000 this week, 306,000 total. Yeah, wow, the last time I was really paying attention to my weekly number, I was still like 120-something thousand. So yeah, I've been a bit I've been a bit tuned out because I've just been mashing like hell trying to get through these result screens faster. Yeah, no, I like it when the NPCs just stand around acting stupid rather than trying to get in the action actually being stupid. I'd rather them look stupid than be stupid. Oh yeah? Would that mean that you're shit posting a collie?
Very impressed. Well, grown me, kid.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're in a watery area, man. Just like Pennywise. They'll float too. Welcome back, Elk. Alright, well, we have a lot of slots open, and I'm seeing some more familiar names showing up in the chat, so I guess let's see them, folks. Are there any ones in the chat for people who want to join up? Got 3 slots open. We could take 3 of them. One's in chat to claim one for yourself. We got Mario. We got Alk. Cool. Filling up these slots. Feels good. Yeah, that actually happened to us once last night. I missed my Dodoria's headbutt because he blocked it. But then he let his guard down, and the NPC teammate and hit him with, I'm pretty sure it was the Evil Ray Strike as well. Came in clutch. Your mama's so fat she takes 2 lobby slots. But yeah, I gotta love it when the NPCs actually come in clutch, man. Alright, let me... Uh-oh. Alk. Is this working today? It's still not working, man. What the hell? Tyrese wants in as well. Let's get him in here. Pretty sure. Oh, no, there you are. You need to change something? No worries, Mario. Alright, I sent the invite, Tyrese. Let's see now. Okay. Send these out again, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. There's one of them. Alright, here we go. Alright. I think this is the first time tonight that we've actually got a full team together. I spoke too soon. Yeah, it's kind of ironic how the age of social media brought about such antisocial behavior. Okay. Gonna beat the video game. We're gonna beat it fast as well. Yeah, man, the internet sure can be nightmarish at times, but on the bright side, there are a few corners of the internet that are nice and cozy, nice and fun, you know? Like this YouTube channel.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Better. What do you know? What do you know, Bardock? I'd love to have a fat Majin with a Gulps moveset. In Xenoverse 3? I mean, you could still do that in Xenoverse 2. We get Gulps attacks. Indian Tiger, welcome in. You just started playing this week. How many points did you get to... And is expert missions the best way to grind the points? Well, I would say at the very least you're going to want to get to 25,000 glory points, which, since you're new, I don't know if you made Elite Patroller or not. But yes, in my opinion, this expert mission is the best farm in general. Whatever you need to farm. Glory points, TP medals, experience... Oh, the combo strings. Gotcha. I don't care if you tell your mama jokes. Let's just not be too excessive with them, right?
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Yeah, it's a really long animation, especially for this game.
Take away my baby. Take away my baby.
Yeah, I don't know who the big bad, who the main threat is going to be in Xenoverse 3. We've seen some of the, like, basic enemies, it seems. I don't know if those robot-looking dudes are just going to be, like, training dummies, or if they're actually going to be, like, legit, like, antagonists. Part of the antagonistic group. It's hard to say. I don't know. I think a better name for FOU's evil cousin would be Oof. Apologizes to automatic doors when they don't open. What?
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
The dragon's pissed. See, he's yellow. What a dodge, dude.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Oh, come on now, video game. Alright, let's dunk Vegeta into the drink. Might just be a better idea for me to throw out some bending Kamehamehas whenever I miss like that. Because I don't want my, the iframes of my Emperor's Death Beam to slow us down any.
Better, but not the best.
Oh, I think that's Tapion's leggings. I was looking at that CAC, I'm like, what pants are those? But I think I figured it out. Oh, you butt nugget. Still got it done in 16 seconds, though.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Yeah, someone in this group is beating me to the punch with that Dodoria's headbutt, so it might be time for me to kind of hold off and let whoever's been landing them take care of it for me. But yeah, no, I think that's just that level 199 damage kicking in. Okay. Whoever was headbutting, I don't know, either missed or was being slow, but whatever. Whatever.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
The Zenkai boosts, I mean, it's pretty unclear, at least in the community, how Zenkai boosts work. Because, I mean, clearly Cell gets Zenkai boosts. Like, that's the last time we really see it in Z. And I'm pretty sure Goku Black was getting them. But I think that there's a certain point where they just kind of like taper off and the boosts you get become negligible. Who? You and me both, dude. But I don't know. When it comes to Zenkais, I kind of like to subscribe to the active threat theory.
Outgrown me, kid.
Yeah, I don't really get the appeal of mukbangs. I never will. Like, there is some food channels. Like, there is some food content that's interesting. But I don't know. Just watching someone just wolf down a bunch of food isn't all that appealing to me. honestly not a bad outfit. That's honestly kind of cool. Bingo! Yeah, no, we're getting a bit of a heat wave over where I'm at, man. We're going to be having some days that get to 100 and above over the next few days. Usually if a girl's cute, her mukbang channel will do well. Well, yeah, everyone wants to stare at a pretty face. There are advantages to being a pretty lady on the internet. Although with those advantages come disadvantages. Like they tend to attract a lot of creeps.
Far better than I expected. Good, but not the best.
I'm kind of torn about what I want to do after stream is over. Do I want to watch Doom Patrol, DBZ Kai, or do I want to continue doing more attempts at the King of Puppets on my level 10 run? Decisions, decisions.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Yeah, no, if, I wonder how doable that would be. It'd probably take someone, because I don't know if somebody were to have, like, the DVDs or the Blu-rays or anything, if they would be able to, like, rip the information out of it and plug everything into an editor. Like Adobe or anything, really. Pull out the old songs, or the songs that it comes with, and then put the Bruce Faulkner soundtrack in. I don't know exactly what that process would look like, but that would be fucking awesome. But, you know, if somebody were to share it on the internet, I'm sure Toei and Bruce Faulkner alike would be all over that shit trying to get it taken down. Rooster Fighter. I remember the first time that I saw an ad for that show, I was like, oh, is this legit? Because I genuinely thought it was just some AI slop. But no, it's a real fucking show. Yeah. He's gonna have to settle for a cold bath, I think. A cold dip in the lake. The new Matchbox trailer? I haven't seen it. Yeah, this is one bath that Vegeta's gonna have to get ready to take without Bulma.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Yeah, I'm with Joseph on this one. Bulma's clearly the one wearing the pants in their relationship. Making a crappy action movie. So it's basically a dime store Cars movie, like Disney's Cars.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Oh man, my eyes are starting to get tired. Trident, welcome in, brother man. You watched the Avatar Aang movie? Dude, I'm jealous. Beach a cabron, fellers. It's pretty fucking good. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Oh. Yeah, that sounds weird, Alk. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a very intriguing plot to me at all. Probably an easy skip from me. Yeah, and as far as I'm aware, Zuko's voiced by Steven Yeun in that show, another Korean actor who is also the voice actor for Invincible. Suck my butt. Suck my butt.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not
Yeah, Zuko's old voice actor, he's got such an iconic voice. I'm not upset about Steven Yeun playing Zuko, but yeah, I don't really think there's any beating Dante. What are you talking about, Akali? Yo, Saffron, welcome in, man. Got some news to share? Did you find a better job? I hope so.
Far better than I expected.
3.7 score. Oh, man. Holy cow. Oh, you got a new job interview. Dude, hell yeah, you're gonna fucking crush it, man. What kind of job is it, if you don't mind my asking? Truck stop. Okay. Hopefully it'll pay you better than what your current store is paying you. Mix of cashier, cleaning, and kitchen. Ah, get to do some cooking, huh?
Far better than I expected,
Sounds pretty easy, dude.
but not the best.
Is that better pay than your current job? Saffron's gonna change his name to a different spice. Yeah, maybe now he can be oregano. Or thyme. Oh, okay, so yeah. Not a bad little pay bump there, dude. Good on you, man. Yeah, for real. I wish we could be getting some of Akali's weather. Yes, we do. We do, in fact, need some of that rainfall. I've been bitching all stream about how we're going to have 100-degree plus days. What do you mean we don't need it? If anyone needs it, it's us. Give you a reason? We're fucking awesome. Woman, what do you mean? You love us. You're dying to do us a favor. I know it.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Have I put some more thought into getting transit and buried? Look, man, as much as I'd like to, I just don't really see myself playing it that much. I could tell you one thing that would convince me, though, would be if Stridon got it. If Stridon got it, then I'd have to get it. Give you 2 more reasons. You're a big fan of my stream. And I'm a handsome devil. Oh my god, why did it not come out? This Emperor's Death Beam is being a little slut.
I'm very impressed. Outgrown me, kid.
You don't know about the handsome devil? Then you don't know shit. Is it because I haven't trimmed my mustache in a while? Because if that's it, then I'll let you have that one. I'll trim it tomorrow. I missed my attack. That sucks a nutsack. You wish you could have my goatee. I wish I could grow a full beard, but I'm thankful at the very least I can grow like a good facial hairstyle.
Better, but not the best.
Alright, so yeah, I think I'm just going to take this team that we have going here through to the end of stream, which is probably only going to be about another 20-ish minutes or so. Oh hey, that's where my grandpa's from. I have the face of a guy that makes good sandwiches. Yeah, I could assemble a pretty damn good sandwich. I like to think I pick out good sandwich ingredients. Get all the good cheeses. Alright, I'm expecting to see that rain here in 4 hours then. I'm holding you to it.
I'm very impressed.
If it doesn't happen, you're going to be in deep, deep trouble. Some deep poopy-doo. I can make a mean BLT. Yeah, minus the T. We don't ever have tomatoes around here, and I don't like tomato. Land party! A BLB, what's that? A bacon, lettuce, bacon? There you go, buddy. That's the idea. Yeah, what can I say? Your boy does clean up good. I'm looking a little raggedy right now because I haven't trimmed my facial hair in a little while, but your boy does clean up good. And, you know, if I actually got back on track and started exercising again and lost all this weight I've been setting out to lose, shit, man, I'd be one hell of a catch. But now I want a sandwich. I need me a good sandwich. Oh yeah, no, everybody knows. Having a high glory point score in Xenoverse 2 is a real panty dropper. You saved me that barbecue sandwich? Hell yeah.
Far better than I expected.
Ooh, 150k, look at that. Yeah, make sure you bring the rain along with you when you bring me that sandwich. Rain stretch. Oh, man. Nothing wrong with that, Alk. Being single is honestly pretty underrated. Woo, last second.
Very impressed.
I might get a soggy sandwich? Well, just keep it cool. It'll be fine. Keep it in the lunchbox. Yeah, for real, Stridon. That was like the first and only Black Ops, or well, Call of Duty game in general that I really sunk a decent amount of time into. Almost got you to level 199. Sweet. This is sucking some ass. This is sucking some ass. No you, Vegeta.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Tupperware will work too. You can only send one thing? I don't think that's true. I think you're yanking my chain with that one. That wasn't the deal. Modern Warfare 2 is your all-time favorite? Nice. Yeah, I never really played Call of Duty's like online PvP modes. I only ever played zombies. That's some rough stuff there, Joseph. Stryden can eat my sandwich? Oh, he can try. I'd love to see a motherfucker try.
I'm very impressed. You outgrown me, kid.
Alright, so yeah, probably just a few more tours for the night here, folks. You want to know something that I've always wanted to try and taste for the longest time is, like, reptile. Like snake or alligator or something. I hear that snake tastes a lot like chicken. What if Stryden has Ultra Instinct? He doesn't. Trust me, I have fought Stryden plenty of times in Amp Guard. Guy's an easy target. Oh yeah, no, the zombies characters were great. Hell yeah, you know what's up, Miguel.
I'm very impressed. You outgrown me, kid.
Captain D's, what kind of food did they serve? Were they serving up D's nuts? It's kind of sticky to chew? But you're not sure of that fact? Oh. True, Stryden. But before I made the Ultra Greatsword, the katana was definitely the best weapon in the arsenal. Now, you don't want to drink rainwater. If you do, you're going to want to boil it first. Purify that shit. Bruce Lee taught the Angels Ultra Instinct. That's funny. The 2-minute warning is now a restaurant on one side and a dispensary on the other?
Better, but not the best.
I haven't... No, this is news to me. Q5, welcome in.
Very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
All right. Probably do like another 2 tours, I think. I think I got another 2 tours in me right now. I'm more of a pistachio and almond kind of guy myself. Walnuts are really good too. Oh, and pecans. I hear that if you eat a lot of cashews, they can give you kidney stones.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not
I'm not too sure what you're trying to ask, Q5. If you're talking about the, I will grant you just one wish, then that affects the whole team. And it stacks, so the more people that have it, the more of a boost everybody gets. Yeah, a friend of mine some years back was telling me that they were going through a phase where they were eating a lot of cashews and they got kidney stones from it, and their doctor told them that that's probably how it happened, was eating all them cashews. An ice cream flavor called Super Saiyan Blue. What flavor would it be? Blue raspberry? Yeah, my brother got kidney stones once that, you know, made him go jaundice. His skin was turning yellow. Did you know that cashews come from a fruit? Did you know that cashews come from a fruit? Ha! Cashews, cashews, fruit. Did you know that? No! Yeah, that probably is my favorite Tobuscus song. The only one you've heard? Oh, dude. His other ones are pretty good, too.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Oh, man, that one's real old there. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick. Mmm, it tastes just like raisins. Kind of surprised that that video never got taken down. If you know, you know. Alright, one more, folks. One more tour, everybody. Let's make it a good one. Narwhals, swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion, 'cause they are so awesome. One of my buddies used to be obsessed with that one. Oh, you like nugget and a biscuit? Chicken nugget, biscuit, nugget and a biscuit, nugget, biscuit, nugget and a biscuit, nugget, biscuit, nugget and a biscuit. Dip it all in mashed potatoes. Dip it all in mashed potatoes. Then dip the mashed potato covered chicken nugget biscuit in the barbecue sauce. Yum, yum, gimme yum.
Far better than I expected.
I don't know that one, Saffron. Get him. Got him. Yeah, the only Star Bomb song that I'm really familiarized with was the Legend of Zelda one.
Very impressed.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Well, damn it. Finish him off. Alrighty then, folks. Let's go take a peek and see how I'm doing on the leaderboard, shall we? Let's see how we do. Did we do good today? I was smack dab right at 100th place when stream started. So hopefully I was able to put myself somewhere comfortable. I was 44 yesterday when I got off. I don't think that I'm going to be that high, but I'm going to say as long as I'm like 75, I'll be pretty comfortable with that. Yeah, no, really consistent times tonight. Very few rounds with bad RNG. Yes, I can't lie, I have painted my schween. Now grab your destiny, if you know what I mean. 54 in team. And 66 overall. I am perfectly fine with that. Hell yeah. Pretty good, folks. Pretty good. Alright. So yeah, I think that's where I'm going to start calling it for tonight, folks. So here is my Discord for anybody who needs it or wants it. I might come back tomorrow. I might not. I haven't really made up my mind yet, but I'm thinking I'm going to want to play at least a little bit every day this week in order to, you know, make this easy on myself. So if I do come back tomorrow, it's probably going to be an even shorter stream still. I'll probably only stream for like 2 hours or so if I do. But yeah, that's that. So with all that said and done, I do believe that's going to be about Mike You to Bounce. Certainly do hope that you enjoyed watching just as much as I enjoyed presenting tonight. And until we meet again, make sure you take care. See ya.